Hello, Blake Hart, coming back at you to talk about Cloud Supply yet again. If you didn't catch my other video, putting the card up there for you, I talked about Cloud Supply last week, and I just have to come back to it. It's that good. I've got to come back to it. One of the comments I had on my last video was, oh, I really wish I had Kontakt. But this works with the free version of Kontakt, so please, go ahead. If you don't have Kontakt, here it is right here. Latest version of free Kontakt Player, you can use that. Or if you have Kontakt version 6.2 or higher, you're all set. You can use it too. So this is cool. Like, don't fret. If you don't have Kontakt, you can still use this awesome instrument. So let's dig into this a little bit more and make a beat and see what we can come up with. So I got a little something started in live already to get us somewhere. So I've got some drums that I put together. I'm gonna do something trappy. So got these drums. It's a popular vibe you've been hearing in trap lately. Makes you want to bounce, right? So put that together. And the way I did this, I actually need to make another video soon talking about using Machine and Ableton together, because I feel like it's a real powerhouse. And just pulled these patterns in here from a a pattern that was set up in Machine. Actually, it was one of the patterns with the community drive pack that came out recently. I don't know if that's still available for download, but I'll put my video I did up here about that free sample pack that was available. And yeah, Just Blaze had put together some drum sets, and this was one of the patterns that was in there. And yeah, it was vibing to it. So put that together, and then I hopped into Captain Chords. Got something going with some chords here. There they are. So F sharp minor. Those are my chords I got going on. So I took those and I drugged them into a new mini track. So this track right here you see now that's labeled chords is my Captain Chords track. So gonna that group there, and I'm going to move that down to the bottom because I'm not going to use this anymore now, but I'm going to keep it in my project because it keeps me organized if I ever have to come back to it. But let's start out here. Let's pick out some chords, and we will use the we're going to use this. I'll just copy and paste this in there, and we'll go from there. And I always use this Hornet Auto Gain Pro just on every channel. Actually, I read some article a while, I think it was the Chainsmokers or somebody was being interviewed, and they said, oh, I use this on every instrument on my track, and it just helps me get the headroom I need. And so I started doing that. I'll put the link to where you can get this below. If you haven't heard of Hornet before, they put out really cheap but good plugins that do a lot of the things you may want to do. So yeah, I'll put the link down there. It's not an affiliate link. I have no connection with them, but they just make some good stuff. All right, so we pulled this in, and let's see if we can find something to start out with, for our pads here, for a chord type of thing. And let's take a listen. We'll go through. I'm actually gonna turn off my drums. I like that one. Let's stick with that. I mean, the thing about this instrument that you'll find out is there's so many inspiring. I mean, look at all these pads that are here. Well, I have to see what Seahorse is. Yeah, it's a little too much for what I'm vibing up to right now. Some of these are a little over the top for me. Doesn't mean that they don't have their place in a song. But that one I felt just had a little too much going on. Pad tie. I feel like this might have been the pad I used in the last video I did. remember. If it is, it is. I like it. All right, so we got that going on. So now let's go into this other track and let's find like a lead. Keys. Let's go to leads though. Oh, I don't know. The keys are so good too, right? Let's jump into here. Let's see what this coast check is. I apologize. I do not have another camera shooting down here, but down here I actually have the push open, the push here open on existing on my desk. Yeah, it's not gonna. Let's see. So right now I'm just sort of playing around trying to figure out what sounds I like. I'm just playing around with like melody. So I had talked about this in my video, the sequencer that exists. So if you hold down one pad on some of these sounds, you're going to get all of these, but you have to tell it what scale you're in, right? So I just said I was in F sharp minor, so you have to actually tell it what you're in. If I could. And so once you tell it you're in F sharp minor, you're going to get better matches. But you can even go over here and actually like pick the notes and everything. So it's pretty robust. Do you guys ever feel like you gravitate towards the same sounds? I have to say I'm guilty of that. And it's a hard habit to kick. Because a lot of times you don't know you're doing it, right? you just don't know you're doing it. It's just, yeah, it's just like almost your subconscious. All right, yeah, I'm feeling that one. Let's get the drums back in. All right, let's see if we got this. Maybe it's because I'm not used to doing 140, but like, I don't know what it was that like threw me off. Why didn't we start when I thought you were? What was that? Why do we have that delay? I think I'm just not used to the 140 BPM. Boy, it really threw me off. All right, let's see what we got there. See what we can work with. Oops. I'm a mess tonight. I'm much better in the morning. See if we change it up a little bit. Alright, so we got something we're working from here. So let's actually just duplicate this track. Make it easy for ourselves. Delete this and we'll find another sound. Alright, I finally got it. Like, I just couldn't get the right notes. It was killing me. So this is what we got. Just like a little thing in the background, man. Which is why I was like, why is it so hard to get this? I think it's like detuned a little bit. Sometimes I just can't hear it. Like, I don't like tension notes that much, right? I like when everything's sort of nice and like, I don't know, works together, sounds good together. Let's duplicate this and see if we can add something else here too. Why not? All right, let's see what else we have in here. Find another sound. So, do we do any keys? I don't think so. That's really quiet. Let me actually turn this one up a little bit because I had turned that one down so much. That's really nice. A lot of these sounds, like, I feel like are really good for cinematic if you do that kind of work. Alright, something like that. And then we'll just double it. Ah, sorry. I didn't have it up so you can see what was going on. My bad. So, how good did I do? Pretty good, right? So I probably use these pieces for different parts, right? Because this one, which was my struggle, sounds good with that, but it doesn't sound good with this. It's not horrible, but it does nothing for it. The like tonality of the sounds is almost like too similar. I have to say, I'm like not the best at making trappy type of music. And you're gonna love this because I'm so not good at 808s. But let's use Captain Deep to help me out here and get a little bit something going on. I'll insert a MIDI track, bring over Captain Deep, we'll connect the two. And then let's do this. We'll pull in, insert a MIDI track. We'll pull in some Nexus because they have some good 808s in Nexus that I actually really like. Pull in Nexus. We'll go to the recent, it's Hip Hop, the expansion 4. I actually want to do a video on that one. But when you go to that, there's some nice 808s in there. So let's go to that. Bass. Alright. Take what we have in Captain Deep and we'll just pull it out of here. And put it right here. And actually what I'm going to do is... let's go in here and let's pull it up a little. All right, so I got my 808 set up. And from here, like once I have all of this in place, basically I'm going to start playing with effects and I'm going to try to take these sounds and really like even do more with them. I mean, the sounds that come out of Cloud Supply, like you've heard, like they're good sounds. Like, I mean, you saw me create this track relatively easily, right? With a few hiccups here and there. I haven't really made music like this in a while, so, but it's all coming back to me. But when you really start, like let's take this sound. And I'm thinking like, okay, like what if I took this sound and I put some speakerphone on here? Like just something to make it like, give it like more dimension, more texture. So if I go and I do something like that and just play around with some of these. And if I put it in a room. What if I add even more stuff? Take a little bit off of this. A little bit off of that. A little bit off of here. The gain is just a little too much. I'll put a little bit of wow on here and take the ticks off. Just a little bit of wow. And I add it back. Let's see. To here. Add a little bit of vintage verb. And then this sound. And how about these? How about we, I mean, it sounds great, right? But how about we do something else with it? I'm trying to think, what do I want to do with this? How about if we give it some shimmer? A little bit of shimmer, that's nice. I've been into the Valhalla stuff lately, so excuse me that this is where I'm hanging out a lot. But just really into these plugins. And then how about if we go and get a little crazy on these pads a little bit, right? Let's give them a little movement. Even more movement than they have. I wouldn't use these at the same time, right? Maybe one would be on the verse, one would be on the chorus. So I think that was fun. I just really wanted to use Cloud Supply again. I mean, there's just so many cool sounds in there for the price point, and I just feel like it's all like usable stuff that you're going to be able to change up and use. And I didn't even use, I mean, I didn't change the sound at all and use the little dice button like I did in my last video. Really showed the features in the last video. This video I just really just wanted to have fun and create a song, and it was fun. So thanks for joining me. The link is below for Cloud Supply. Go and check it out. As always, thank you for watching this video. I will see you again soon.